Yeah, as in from a training point of view, I try and kind of narrow it down to each session that, um, they're not necessarily realistic. They're more kind of cues for myself to stay switched on, and that,
Okay.
I want, I tell myself, right, well, after this training session, I want everyone to have said, I was the hardest worker at that session, or um, that my dedication to it couldn't be questioned, or my desire couldn't be questioned. And they're the little things I say to myself to try and they're like the short-term goals that after the session I say, right, how would I rate myself in terms of my desire and intensity during that session? And if I'm happy enough with that, then I know it should look pretty good from the outside as well. In terms of like more measurable goals, it'll be, nowadays, you have GPS monitors in a lot of the time. I'll
Yeah.
set certain goals that I want to hit from a distance covered and a high intensity meters covered point of view. And then for matches itself, I put a big emphasis then on number of possessions, successful passes, stuff like that. And positive plays, like plays where I'm going forward rather than backwards and stuff. So they're the more measurable goals I'd set myself, but that are quite short term. And then obviously you'd have your longer term stuff that you want to have achieved by the end of the season, which might be something as simple as being fit and ready for every game, or being playing every game. Or you could go higher and say, I want obviously the team to win an Leinster final,
Yeah.
and individually I want to be recognised for whatever awards, kind of thing. So there'll be longer term goals that you keep in the back of your mind, but I think it's much more valuable to focus on the short term stuff to stop complacency setting in.